Your next comic, please give it up for Connie Bryan.
Alright, how's it going, you guys? Good to be back at Blacktop. I'm Connie Bryan. So have you guys noticed in our current tech-obsessed culture, our current social media mania, as I like to call it, that nowadays people don't have a clue anymore what it means to be a friend? Have you noticed this? I mean, if we're going with the Facebook definition, we're really fucked, right? Do you have friends like this that you only hear from them when they have some time to kill when they're driving? Anybody have friends like this? Hey, Connie, this is Susie. Just got off work. Got that big crosstown commute going on. Thought I'd give you a jingle. Let you know I'm thinking about you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You know, when this happens, you know you're going to spend the whole time listening to them going on and on about themselves. If you do get a moment toward the end to say anything about yourself, they're always going to go out of their way to let you know when they reach their destination. You could be telling them how your dog just died. It wouldn't matter. You know, they'd be like, can you hold that thought? I'm trying to concentrate on parallel parking at the club now. Translation, wrap it up, we're done. I mean, I'm not kidding. You could be emotionally in tears, you know, asking them for advice. Do you think I should maybe get a puppy? Do you think I should rescue one at the pound? And they'd be like, yeah, listen, whatever. Didn't you hear what I said? I reached my destination. So what do you say we pick this up same time again tomorrow? Bye now. You know, it's like, they're worse than your fake book friends. I call them your car friends. So you know what I've done? I've taken to calling up these car friends when I have some time to kill. Hey, Susie, this is Connie, calling you from the bathroom. Yeah, no, you heard me right. I'm on the toilet right now. Damn, I got that bit of a commode commute going on. Thought I'd give you a jingle, let you know I'm thinking about you. Round about the time that they're going on and on again about how this week's boyfriend dumped them, you know, I always like to say, yeah, can you hold that thought? I'm just trying to finish up, you know, hit the flush. And they're like, didn't you hear what I said? My boyfriend dumped me. What should I do? I'm like, no, 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 I heard you didn't hear what I said. I reached my destination. But I'm pretty regular, so what do you say we pick this up same time again tomorrow? Bye now. What else? Dating. Let's talk about dating for a second in closing. Dating's tough. I'm holding out for the right guy. That's why it's tough. And people, even some of my relatives, are always giving me shit about that. You say, well, your standards are too high. You need to lower your standards. Right, right, right. Why didn't I think of that? I need to lower my standards. And how's that working out for you, Mr. Inbred Einstein Trump supporter? You know, coming off of 3 divorces, all 3 of which were with your first, second, and third cousin? How's that working out for you? I think I'll keep my standards right where they're at. I really don't think they're that high. Can I share them with you guys? I'll share my standards with you. You tell me if they're high. I'm holding out for a guy who's capable of thinking and talking about more than 2 things: sex and sports. Right, ladies? You know, look, I like both of those things. I like sports, I like sex, but I like to talk about more than just that, right? So, and by the way, ladies, have you noticed how guys even like to talk about sex using sports terminology? So, Bob, did you hit the big home run with Connie last night? Did you knock the big grand slam out of the park, dude? Did you stick one in the upper deck, buddy? No, but I made it to second base in the first inning. And that's bullshit, I'm telling you, because I was there and I pitched a no-hitter, and that's hard to do. The truth is, he made it to first base. That's the truth, but that was just a base on balls. Okay? He tried to steal second, and when he tried to steal second, I threw him out. Right? So I gotta say, I think guys are onto something though with this baseball analogy as it relates to dating. I really think it could be helpful. I just think we need to amp it up a little bit more. We need to add managers, umpires, and the instant replay to dating. Wouldn't that be awesome to have a manager with all the fucking game playing and dating? Wouldn't that be great? You know, and an umpire to make the call, and an instant replay to prove what he just said when he's trying to lie and say he didn't say it. Wouldn't that be awesome? And this way, when things start heating up and getting out of control, my manager could call timeout and come out of the dugout and approach the mound. Listen, honey, you got to settle down, okay? You're all over the place, okay? What are you trying to do? You trying to give him the game? Is that it? You're trying to just give him the game? You're throwing way too many pitches and way too many base on balls, okay? And another thing, why you always got to be throwing him that damn screwball? Alright? Can't you see he's crowding your pussy? You got to mix it up once in a while, throw his ass a curveball, and brush his ass back. And then when he does try to steal second, the umpire would be right there to make the call. You're out! out, after which, of course, his manager would come screaming out of his dugout, right? Kicking sand all over the umpire's feet. And then what would they have to do? They'd consult the instant replay, right? To prove it, which would show, admittedly, I had unzipped his fly, true. And he had unsnapped my bra, true. But it would clearly show that I threw him out before his lips ever locked on my nipple. Thank you very much.